Yeah, it's really crazy because my last video, I was talking for a minute and I didn't even realize that it wasn't recording. But I keep seeing people online talking about this person snitching, that person snitching, and I really want to discuss, you know, who's a snitch and what's a snitch. So we about 90% sure that Meat Mill, I mean not Meat Mill, Big Beach is a snitch. Feel me? You got third party cooperation, Tammy Cohen, and you know, from the paperwork, part of it is saying, you know, he at basically what Tammy Cohen was doing was to lighten his sentence, and then another part of it is saying she just a CI. You feel me? She just doing what she's supposed to be doing. So who the hell knows? But a lot of dudes were snitches. From the Alpo's a snitch, Sammy the Bull, a lot of dudes, and it's kind of like how you talk about the sports. It's like I said, it's the best and the greatest. So somebody who could have the talent would be the best, but then they necessarily don't have the moments to go with, you know, the talent. They might not have the championship plays and moments. They might not have the clutch or the exact clutch moments against, or that many crazy head to head. So it's like, you know, basically saying a dude might be a snitch. It might not mean, his record might have been impeccable. This nigga might be a damn serial killer, a damn savage. He might have some people behind him, might have money or anything. Look at Diddy. Dudes like Diddy is whole, you feel me? Whole villains out here, but everybody is jockstrap sniffing and worrying about what the hell he doing and up his ass all day. So it's like, you feel me? It's a lot of dudes, you feel me? God bless Rich Homie Quan. I done heard some John where he was on in the interrogation room giving up information. Boston Richie, a lot of people listen to him. Gunner, a lot of dudes, bro. And there's a ton of dudes in the industry. Majority of the people, like, what people won't tell you about the streets is that most of these dudes is gonna tell, bro. Like, I could say definitely I don't know the exact number because I don't really fuck with these niggas like that. But from what I seen, hey, good a good 50% to 60% of these niggas gonna tell. But I'll say exactly 10 to 15% of those niggas they only tell because niggas tell on them. Me, I ain't told on shit. And it's funny because you feel me. The worst kind of rats is these rats that is telling, and they telling is not even true. They just trying to throw you under the bus and shit. Like they'll say anything just to cover their ass. It just happened to me at a job. Motherfucker feel threatened. They just start telling about nothing. They just start saying stuff and trying to plant little seeds to get you to be the bad guy. Like, there be all types of coonery going on. Really be crazy. Like, that shit really be crazy. I wanted to speak on this little baby situation because that's what's popular. So, from what I'm hearing is, he popped out and did a music video with I guess some young boys or whoever he was doing it with, there was young boys around, and whoever he did his music videos with it ended up being some young boys getting shot. I'm not sure if they passed. I'm assuming, prayers to the family, prayers to whoever. But it's like, you know, I don't really, I get it from a perspective of just it is what it is, you know, from more of a street perspective or just a family perspective. Yeah, if little baby knew more the streets know what's going on, if you know whoopty whoop and this and that is going on, yeah, you shouldn't have probably, you feel me, did that. But I was listening to Whack and a few other people, and it's like, word, man, this rap shit is money. So when people was coming out with the production and with this and that and cameras, they not expecting nothing crazy to happen, bro. And as a law enforcement, you can't blame somebody. Like if I'm strolling through the neighborhood or doing something, just because I'm a high profile person and I'm the victim, basically, like, you feel me? I'm getting shot at me, or people trying to do something to me, and I'm not trying to do shit to nobody. You can't blame me. Oh, it was his fault just because I'm the biggest name. I didn't shoot no guns. I didn't, you feel me, stir up the pot. All I did was do a music video. But you know what? This is what opens up the can of worms of some whole other discussion of, like I was telling my boy last night, that we don't stand together as no people. And that's why don't nobody give a fuck about nothing. None of y'all is talking about. Because, you know, little baby, he know where he from and he trying to show love to his city. But he can't even do that without dudes feeling like it's time, you feel me? It's drill time. It's time to do this and do that. Like, damn, bro. Then, you know, I get it. People talk about kids, this and that, but y'all be laughing about the YNs and the YN this and that on Instagram. Like, it's really an epidemic, bro. Because the dudes that's my age or a little older than me, they ain't looking at these dudes like they kids, bro. You hop off that porch and you got a gun or you popping it or saying this and that, niggas gonna do you like the next nigga, bro. So I get it. This and that. Like, look at in Philly, the boy Joker. He's supposed to be a whole basketball player and this and that. He out here body and shit. Like, ain't nobody gonna let up. Oh, he's a kid. Man, niggas can be a kid and be worse than the damn adults and doing this and that. These motherfuckers ain't watching their kids. They ain't paying attention to what's going on. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. So, like, you feel me? I'm not sure. I wasn't there. Who knows? But I'm not gonna put little baby down for that, bro. You can't put that man down for, oh, he, like, I'm making it seem like he put guns in the young boy's hands and told him to go do something. Or, yo, yeah, fuck them niggas, you feel me? We gonna come like this and that. Like, from what I heard, it wasn't even a dissing song or nothing. It wasn't even nothing like that. It just became whatever it became because that's what it became. The streets do what the streets do. You feel me? If I pull up to a hot spot and there's already something going on, and then I come through there and it's still hot out there and stuff still going on, you can't blame me. You can't be like, well, it's your fault because if you wouldn't have came here, listen, this wouldn't happen. Nigga, this shit 9 times out of 10 was gonna happen regardless of what I did. What I would have did probably made do, it happened sooner. It didn't change nothing about who was the opposition and what was going on and what niggas was trying to do. It might have just made it a little easier for dudes to be accessible but I don't know that much on the story. But I was thinking they was saying the dudes got shot at a music video, but they trying to make like when I was doing research, they was saying like shit was happening days or weeks later. Whoa, like you can't blame me for something that's happened weeks or days later. That don't have nothing to do with me. I never seen nobody ever in any case or any situation. Oh yeah, it was him. Then weeks later, you feel me? And it's not even like we'll be directly saying, yeah, this and that, we gonna come like this or that. Like you gotta have like some type of proof proving that I little baby was stirring up the pot and at this location where he said I'm at or we gonna come through and do this and that and then you feel me, the young boys pass or whatever or something happened. If it's not nothing like that to where he done sent nobody to do nothing, X, Y, and Z, it's like you can't even, you feel me? You can't blame that man for that situation happening. You can't, bro. That shit is just ass backwards. You know. But I'm gonna speak on another little current event that man. Um, I'm not sure if my last video probably, but this man podcast feed, aka Pandemic, talking about he not gonna do his pod no more. Hey, and that's another problem with dudes. Dudes is playing active and doing pods. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. Personally, as an athlete, a former athlete, whatever, I don't see nothing wrong with you, getting your voice out there because it's been years and years and years as to where players couldn't get their voice out and the media just controlled the narrative. At the same time, you keep going on that pod, bruh, and you play for Philly, dog, especially you, Pandemic. Man, these people gonna eat you alive, bro. It just people don't understand bulletin board material. When you going on there and you talking, and then it's like it amps it up. You feel me? It amps you up and and puts you in another stratosphere when you play good and you winning and stuff. But when you losing and you ain't playing good, don't expect nobody to not be in your comment section popping it. Don't expect people not to say stuff. You feel me? Because you're opening up the door for this to happen. And you dudes is millionaires anyway. I'm not gonna cap for no millionaires. They was probably gonna say what they was gonna say anyway. So half of you dudes fall into the pressure who wanna be Mr. Podcast Man and this and that is just the exact reason what this stuff that we talk about, the sensitivity of nowadays athlete or nowadays people and just etc. bro. And just you feel me? Like I said before, it's a accumulation of things. Every time we talk about this NBA, the downfall of the NBA, the downfall of this sport or that sport, you feel me? They try to just it was just this one thing. It's kind of like Michael Jordan, bro. Oh, if LeBron gets the rings, it's not just about rings. The same way it's not just about with this current situation about, is it just because players are speaking more on the podcast and they're more outgoing? No, it's because you guys are sensitive, making burner accounts. KD, arguably a top 5 player, you up here talking on burner accounts, making yourself seem like a fool. Like, but you knowing you supposed to be a role model and be this and that. I'm not saying dudes in NBA was perfect, but you feel me, taking it to another level. And then it's just like It's dudes the stars are not playing. You got Zion not playing a lot of majority games. You got like Paul George. You got Joel Embiid. You had Luka who just came back. You feel me? You had so many guys. Kawhi. You had like so many guys not playing to where you don't know who's playing. I'm saying you're not sure who's playing. So why the hell would anybody watch? Then y'all just blatantly racist. I knew the NBA was racist, but I didn't know it was this racist. Y'all were trying to not let the Euros, who there's like 4 to 5 Euros are out of, not from America players, not originating from America at least. I'd say they've been here. I would say they're not from here, but that are definitely top 10 players. And we never discuss or talk about them like they're the best, like the face of the league. When the media talk about like the best and this and that, and they just try to make it seem like, oh, you got to be American to be the face of the league, and that's not right because the the players that are not from the states have done more, improved themselves more, but people won't do the research. They don't even care for them boys. They just, the casual fan just looking like, fuck them basically. And then guys like me get blamed for pointing it out as if I'm saying it. No, I'm just relaying the message of saying what the people is saying. Right, wrong, or indifferent, that's up to you. But to all the young boys, stay out the street, stay your ass on the sidewalk, stay away from the rats, stay away from um drugs, say no to drugs, all that, you know. Uh, you don't have to join a gang like my boy was telling the other day. You ain't gotta join a gang to be down. And that's how it be. A lot of these young boys is trying to be in the game. Now they want to snitch. And then snitches get uh, fucked up. You know, stay humble. Find you a hustle. Find you a way to make a lane and survive because it's gonna get real difficult and tough out here. So, you know, good luck to everything. I'm gonna catch y'all boys.